Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy, Dr. Rogers, a multiple scholarship winner and currently a doctor in Korea. So, if this is your first time on my channel, consider hitting a subscription button and a notification bell so that each time I pop up with new videos, you might be notified or made aware of it. So, today we're going to be heading to the University of Copenhagen, which is one of the top universities within Europe. So they have a lot of PhD positions which are currently advertised for the year 2021, 2022, which are currently receiving applications at the moment. So we are going to go through them together because I love to share this information when they are pretty fresh for each and everyone in the field to apply for it as much as possible. And as a point of disclaimer, these positions I do not offer them, but I'm just sharing them the way I see them. So the first one, we're gonna look at PhD fellowship in biointerface. The deadline has passed already. By looking no deadline Okay, the deadline will be passing soon, 20th. So it's going to pass soon. You have PhD scholarship at the Centers for Social Data, that's Faculty of Social Sciences. Deadline is going to be 22nd. Fellowship in Minping Model of Prostate Joint, that's Faculty of Medical Health Sciences. 22nd. There's also a PhD position in Faculty of Law, PhD position. So this is most of these positions advertised here are full. I think they are full sponsorship. So let's look at the vacant position. That's a PhD scholarship in law, which is being advertised now at the Copenhagen University. So the research teams will be cyber operations, new military technology, state responsibilities. So the PhD program, successful candidates are required to actively engage in research environment at the university, comply with the formal requirements. So what are the qualifications? First, the applicant must obtain a degree that corresponds to the Danish Masters of Law degree. So if you have a master degree in another country which is not in within a Danish respective, they have to do the conversion and convert them into Danish standard. Then the applicant must have obtained a minimum overall grade of 8.2 at the master level in accordance with the Danish grading system. So all of this you have to convert your documents to the Danish system of education, and there is an agency that can do that. And then applicant must document and amplitude for research through the meritorious assessment. So you present your thesis too. Is very very important. So the application is going to be done online. You provide your CV, maximum of 2 pages. I feel Denmark is in Europe, so probably you're requested to provide your CV in the Europass format, which is the format mostly used in Denmark. Your application is strictly supposed to be in English. So those are and then in terms of employment, like I said, it's an employment, it's a full scholarship. So they will be provided in accordance with the agreement between the Danish Constitution and the professional associate. So the position will receive a regular monthly salary in accordance with the Danish law. So you're not required to pay school fees as it is in some cases. The deadline is on the 31st of August 2021. So make sure you apply for that as soon as possible. That's a PhD position in law. Anybody who wants to study a PhD position in law is welcome to apply for this position. Also, there is a fellowship in community dentistry, that's Faculty of Health and Medical Sciences, medical science, sorry about that. So this position is for a period of 3 years. So they expected you to complete your PhD in a period of 3 years. Project will be carried under the supervision of an associate professor expert, and the qualification of the candidate must have corresponding, just like the other ones, you convert your documents to the Danish system standard of education. And employment is for 3 years. Stipend is going to be covered, your tuition fee for 3 years. Any questions that you have, you can send them to SBOS in this website, SBOS at Sun University. So that's his website. At the end of this video, I'm going to attach this link on there. And the requirements of the documents are required as usual. They require you to have a CV, your transcript and your diploma, and a list of publications. It's always required all in all um, science fields when you're applying. The deadline is Wednesday, 25th August. It's very, very important you respect the deadline because it is very competitive, like I said. Also, make sure you go to the University of Copenhagen and check on these positions. Now we're going to go to the tenure track positions which are being advertised. And like I said, the first one is a tenure track assistant professorship in art history with a deadline in September 15. The deadline will be on the 15th of September. So it's under history and visual culture. So the qualification requirement, employment as a track professor, that the candidate should hold qualifications that correspond to that of so first for the tenure track position you're required to have a PhD. So they're going to convert it to a PhD equivalent of Danish position. If they correspond, then you're fit to apply for that. The research qualifications to also be accessed. They also check your publication track record, documentation of possible administrative qualifications are going to be cross-checked. So all applications, you provide an application letter, your CV, documentation of qualifications, and all your list of publications and your research plan too is also required. Your teaching portfolio too will also be required, and you submit all of that online. Standard salary and conditions of payments are going to be according to the Danish Confederation of Professional Associations. So applications are to be done here. Deadline is expected to be on the 15th of September. Another track under Faculty of Humanity, and there's also another one under the Faculty of Science. Under the Faculty of Science, the professor in microbiology of dentry and plant-based products. So that's the tenure position which is being advertised. So if your area of research interest under dairy fermentation, ability to develop research projects. So tenure positions, of course, you're expected to show that you have some level of research proficiency and you can able to work independently. So you can do your applications and the position will be open on the 1st of March as of 2022 when the semester begins. So it's very important for you to think about that. If you're interested, you go for it as soon as possible. And also, the University of Copenhagen too is also advertising postdoctorate position too. So we're gonna look at the postdoc positions that are being advertised now under the University of Copenhagen now within this period of time. So for you to look for it, it's very important for you to to check before I go to that. You're gonna look at the kind of the package which the University of Copenhagen prepares for all international, all people, any person who is incoming to work as an international, meaning an international in the sense that you're not possibly a Danish and you're looking forward to working. And it's well structured. You even have PhD positions, tenure track positions, faculty positions, teaching positions, and all of that are well structured within the Copenhagen website. So for the postdoctoral positions that you can see now, you have a postdoctoral position under medicine, medicinal science, faculty of science, So, social sciences is a postdoctorate position, and also social sciences. So, and currently there are up to, let's look at the first postdoc position here. So for this postdoctorate position, you're going to begin on the 1st of November. That's when you're expected to begin. You're supposed to have a PhD equivalent in that you'll soon be graduating, but before you start your employment, you're required to have a PhD. So you supply the documents you're expected to provide are you're supposed to provide your cover letter, and you provide a cover letter, your CV, you also